So this is massive Twitch changes you need to know. Not that we care.
Breaking news, Twitch has announced several major changes coming to the website.
Let's see how garbage Twitch has become.
Soon, new creators will be able to grow their stream faster, monetize sooner, stream at higher resolutions, and much, much more. On the surface, this all seems amazing, but is there a darker side to these updates?
I bet
is this
there is.
secretly a desperate attempt to squeeze out a droplet of good PR and relevancy from a dying website? Probably not, but like all the other no-life losers on Twitter LARPing as journalists, we're gonna summarize all the updates and what they mean to you, while leaving the best and most important changes to last, because LJ, my notes are a cat, so let's get right into it. After nearly a year of privately testing 2K or 1440p streaming, Twitch has announced that they are ready to roll out the service to partners and affiliates starting right now. This is a landmark occasion as Twitch has only supported a maximum of 1080p 60 frames per second streaming for nearly a decade.
Okay, but what does that mean for the bitrate? Can we do more bitrate? Because let me tell you, I stream to YouTube at hang on, let me adjust. I need to sit up for this. I'm curious what that means for the bitrate, because I stream to YouTube at 1440p 60 frames per second at 24,000 kilobit per second. Okay, Twitch only allows 6K kilobit per second. They'd have to match that 24,000 kilobit per second for 2K. And even when I stream at 2K at 24,000 kilobit per second, it's still not as crisp as what it could be, right? We're talking like a much higher bit rate that's needed for 60 frames per second at 2K.
If you want access, you can use the waiting list to sign up, but wait right there because this might be a terrible decision. Many Twitter experts are pointing out that Twitch...
Yeah. Higher bit rate, 1440p at with 8,000 or 6,000. I think we're gonna need stats on how many Twitch users will be able to watch in 2K. Yeah. And what about the bit rate for such a stream? Yep. Will this come with an increased bit rate? 8,500 is not enough for 2K. It really is not.
His bitrate soft cap of 6,000 is barely enough to support 1080p, let alone 1440p.
Honestly, 6,000 is not enough for 1080p 60. 8,000 is not enough for 1080p 60. You really need around like 12,000 for 1080p 60.
While others are pointing out that due to...
Okay, A1, AV1, it is huge, right? It's a much better encoder, and you can use less bit rate if you encode with AV1. So we'll see. Will Twitch allow AV1?
Twitch's choice to use older codecs and transcoding priority, streaming at 1440p could cause your stream to be a laggy, stuttering mess for any viewer with slow internet, otherwise known as the entirety of Australia. Twitch has responded by asking people to please read the blog post where they say in bold letters that they'll be increasing the bitrate to support 1440p, use a newer HEVC codec, and the new Twitch enhanced broadcasting tools, which will allow stream quality to adjust automatically for viewers, making everything Twitter has said meaningless dribble once again.
Nope. The enhanced broadcasting thing that Twitch has is a messy, garbled piece of shit. Every time that I've used it, I constantly get drops. The stream will just quit. People that have watched my stream on Twitch, when I'm using the enhanced broadcasting settings, have told me that they've had problems viewing the stream or seeing the stream. It would lag out for them and stuff. And then there was another point I was going to make to this. HEVC is okay. It is good-ish, but not as good as AV1.
But the great minds over on Twitter didn't stop there, with tens of thousands taken to the digital streets after Twitch lowered the requirements to reach affiliate. Previously, new...
Yeah, this is kind of ass. I mean, it's good for like if you're a new person, but if you've already like done the grind to get affiliate, which was such a fucking grind, and then you got affiliate, and then now you basically don't have to do anything to get affiliate, it feels bad.
creators were required to reach 50 followers, stream a minimum of 7 days, stream for a minimum of 8 hours, and reach an average viewership of 3, all within 30 days. This arguably monumental task kept many from ever being able to monetize their channel. Now, new streamers will only need 3 average viewers across 4 streams for 4 days for 4 hours and only 25 followers, before they can begin spamming their tiny audience with unskippable, painful, repetitive ads to make pennies on the dollar. Proving once again to be an insufferable community to be a part of, streamers simply can't chill the f*** out. Many claiming, if you couldn't reach affiliate before, you don't deserve it, with the majority focused only on the monetization aspect of this. Many self-proclaimed
Okay, I don't. That is an ass thing to say, right? Like, I think it's great that they are allowing people to access monetization a lot sooner. It's good in the broad sense, right? Allowing people to be able to get in. My wife called. I completely lost my train of thought. What were we talking about?
part of, streamers simply can't chill the f*** out. Many claiming, if you couldn't reach affiliate before, you don't deserve it.
Oh, right. Basically, I think what I was saying was that I think it's a good idea. It's a good thing, right, across the board because it allows people to access monetization sooner. But it is a feels bad for people who had to grind to get affiliate, right? But it's okay.
With the majority
not that it matters because, you know, fuck Twitch, but
focused only on the monetization aspect of this. Many self-proclaimed streamer experts in the field are saying, affiliate has never been difficult for those who actually bother to try, and making it easier doesn't affect monetization because in reality, you can't monetize 3 people. These experts then went on to say, that said, making it easier means streamers will be able to use channel points and emotes sooner, which is great. We then went on to correct these experts and explain that later this year, every streamer, affiliate or not, will be given access to monetization and community features such as emotes and channel points, essentially making none of this matter. The only difference between a non-affiliate and affiliate moving forward will simply be that any income earned by a non-affiliate streamer must be spent on Twitch by the streamer on other streamers and cannot be paid out to the non-affiliate streamer. As for me, an unbiased reporter, I think who the hell cares? Once you reach affiliate, you'll realize content creation is a never-ending treadmill where you can never relax, sit back and enjoy your success. Soon you'll realize you need partner, and once you get that, you'll learn that digital titles and accolades are meaningless. With that, the ever-looming dread will begin to destroy your life as you endlessly grind away trying to grow that tiny bit more. And before the light slips away from your tired, bloodshot eyes, you'll realize you should have been a YouTuber. In other news, Twitch has finally begun to capitalize on their main
I'm a
audience's
YouTuber.
desperation, sadness, loneliness, and of course fear with watch streaks. No longer just a third-party tool used by streamers to farm parasocial relationships and in turn grow their average viewers, now Twitch will allow streamers to further segregate their audience with watch streaks, forcing viewers to never miss a stream or risk their chat messages never being read again. Pour one out for our non-subs who have to work, you'll never be acknowledged by a streamer again. Once again, Twitter has called this new feature cruel and unusual punishment and a disgusting decision on par with Holocaust denial. In response, Twitch has released a statement saying, please for the love of God, please, oh my lord, please read the blog. If someone misses a stream, they can watch a VOD or even a clip to maintain their streak. Twitch streamers promptly ignored and continued to clip staff members out of context to farm likes online. Speaking of clips, Twitch continues to roll out more tools for them, previously having created the beloved clip updates such as vertical integration, discovery feeds, and stories, 3 key features every self-proclaimed stream expert requested for nearly 7 years, with these same people saying, this would allow Twitch to be new streamer friendly and to stop it from dying. Sadly, after release, nobody used these new updates, with many viewers going on to say, I don't go to Twitch to pretend it's TikTok, and I despise the Twitch app. I'd rather risk having a brain aneurysm while hate scrolling livestream fails on Reddit. One unbiased reporter has been quoted as saying, I told you so, you idiots, go make videos if you want to actually grow. But will these new updates change all of that? Twitch has gone on record as saying the new clip tools will help streamers by suggesting clips from their most engaging moments.
I will say Twitch's clip thing, like the way that you can clip and like edit the clip, or like right in the little editor thing and like export it out to like YouTube and stuff like that, is pretty good. It's probably like one of the most used features right across the platform because people make clips of stuff all the time. Twitch's like user interaction throughout the site between streamer and watchers is dare I say it, peak. It's the best of all the platforms right now. It still doesn't excuse the fact that Twitch supports terrorist supporters, but or terrorist sympathizers, but and people who say that we deserve 9/11 and all that stuff. aside from that, you know,
making it easier to review, edit, and publish content. Another major change, now clips won't force viewers to leave the stream, and will be less disruptive. Several Ludwig viewers, upon hearing the news, were reportedly heard saying, "Finally, I can clip his feet without also missing anything else." Continuing to double down on viewer desperation to be loved, Twitch has also announced a new clip leaderboard, where clippers whose clips get a significant amount of views are rewarded with their name in lights at the top of the board, and in turn, the love of their streamer. Women creators everywhere were both excited that yes, it would make it easier to ban perverts, but at the same time, uneasy that those perverts can now find fellow perverts easier. It is unconfirmed yet whether this leaderboard will also take into account the new React feature that allows viewers to react to the clips after the stream. With monetization unlocking for all streamers very soon, and the ability for payouts to be held and used instead back on Twitch, the staff were eager to see an increase in profits. However, an anonymous insider has gone on record saying, "Yeah, so we were in a meeting and an intern pointed out that we're in a cost of living crisis. Most viewers can't afford to subscribe to one streamer, let alone 2 or 3, especially with all the price increases lately." Apparently, the intern was promptly dragged from the room screaming, "Please stop, no, I'll buy Turbo, please, I can't do it, I can't watch any more Asmongold." More importantly, in response, Twitch has announced the streamer-led promotion tool. Soon, affiliates and partners will be given 70 hours of promotional stream time to use in up to 7 different promotions throughout the year. Starting off, these promotions will be limited to 35% off bundles of 5 or more gift subs. Based on this information,
pretty cool.
we were able to work out that if 1 sub costs $6 and 5 subs cost $30, a 35% discount would equal roughly $10.50, meaning a viewer could buy 5 subs for their favorite streamer instead of food for their family. All of this extra income, though, will be needed as Twitch servers are about to become heavily burdened, not just by new encoding and resolutions, but also by the new playback feature. Twitch proudly announced Rewind is coming, which led me to
which has been part of YouTube for forever.
ask, did they at least buy him a drink first? The new Rewind feature allows viewers to drag their playhead back to rewatch any moment of the stream, a feature that YouTube has had forever. This feature was the most hyped by
Hey, that's what I just said.
the community upon announcement, with Twitch saying, just scrub back, no excuses. To use this feature, you need to be a paying Turbo member or have a subscription to the channel you're using it on. So there is one excuse. Nevertheless, it is exciting to see such a heavily requested feature be implemented after so many years, even if many consider it poorly. In fact, so poorly that many have taken back to the digital streets, with one streamer saying, "This is worse than the Chinese Communist Party. I can't breathe with all these restrictions. Where is my freedom of speech?" Mike Minton, Twitch head of monetization, explained this restriction isn't based on greed, but in fact is designed so that streamers don't lose out on ad revenue, a fair and reasonable explanation. To which streamers promptly ignored and continued to clip staff members out of context to farm likes online. Rewind isn't the only feature YouTube has inspired, but also the ability to vertical and horizontal stream at the same time, otherwise known as dual format streaming. Using the ATM vertical plugin that has been used for multi-streaming, streamers can soon set up a vertical and horizontal canvas to stream to Twitch simultaneously. Twitch has announced that they believe this is one of the most important updates of the site, and they care deeply about getting it right. It will include features such as better optimized viewer experience on mobile, allowing users to watch either vertically or, if they rotate their phone, horizontally. Supposedly, this new update will also bring a better user interface, more ways to chat, engage, and of course, for mobile viewers to participate in hype trains easier. While many are incredibly excited for this update, it's left others confused. Vertical streaming, while fairly young, has seen incredible results on TikTok and YouTube, thanks to both sites having millions of users watching billions of vertical short format content endlessly on the platforms, which, when compared to Twitch, simply isn't how users tend to use the site, instead preferring to second monitor stream content for a long period of time while they game to feel less lonely. Self-proclaimed stream experts have continued to push vertical and mobile first tools.
If you feel lonely and you want videos to play in the background or fall asleep to, I have hours and hours and hours of streams that could qualify as just borderline background noise ASMR. Yeah, watch those. There's plenty of content you can sleep to on my channel.
as the way forward for Twitch, but when asked where the viewers were coming from or how to change the deep-rooted Twitch culture that simply didn't use those features, they became awkward, stuttered a bit, and mumbled something about off-platform content under their breath. I've been LJ, my notes are still a cat, you've been watching the TwitchCon news wrap, at best these changes are neat, at worst they're meaningless, none of this is going to change your life, so if you want to learn something of value that other self-proclaimed stream experts can't do, click here to learn how I monetized a new gaming channel in just 6 uploads, or here to become a member for just $1 and see how I make gaming video thumbnails that go viral. I'm very tired.
I might check out his video on how he made his stuff go viral in just 6 videos, and then I'm gonna try it and then see if it actually works. Kind of debunk his shit. But anyway, this has been Stream Scheme. I watch his videos from time to time. Not subscribed yet. Maybe one day. I'll like the video because it was a good video. If you like this video, go watch his video. If you like his content, go watch his content. That has been all from me. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. If you liked everything you've seen, cool. Peace. Get the fuck out of here.